Kids. We are on chapter 13 of our book, Dragon Master's Flight of the Moon Dragon. The Prime Dragonstone. Drake looked the egg up and down. The egg it looked alive. The golden lightning bolts from energy shot out of it. The Prime Dragonstone was pale green now. Drake could tell it was weaker than ever. Then he noticed that a stream of green light sizzled between the dragonstone and the egg. It connected them, and as the stone got dimmer, the egg got brighter. It looks like this egg is taking energy from the dragonstone, Drake said. He looked at Worm. A stream of green light flowed between Worm and the egg. The egg was taking energy from Worm, too. What am I supposed to do now? Drake wondered. We came so far to find the Dragonstone. Now it's my job to save it. But I don't know how, Drake said. And even if I did, how will we get out of here if Worm has no energy? Think, Drake, think, he told himself. The egg was taking energy from the Dragonstone and Worm. So maybe all he had to do was move the egg away from them to break the connection. Maybe just push it away. But will I hurt the egg if I move it? Drake took a careful step toward the egg. The hair on his arm stood up. The air was crackling with energy. He slowly moved his hand toward the egg and felt the tips of his fingers tingle. Ow! He yelled, pulling back his hand. He couldn't push the egg. He might get hurt. If Worm had energy, he could transport it out, but crack! Suddenly the egg started to break apart. The lightning bolts of energy jumped toward Drake, and Worm's eyes shot open. Worm's whole body glowed bright green, and the Dragonstone was glowing brightly too. Golden light from inside the egg filled the room. Worm quickly wrapped his body around Drake to protect him. Drake shielded his eyes, and the light became brighter and brighter. It almost blinded Drake. Whoosh! Worm and Drake disappeared from the pyramid. Chapter 14. Look in the sky. Drake felt dizzy. He slowly realized that he and Worm were outside the pyramid, and all of his friends were too. All of their dragonstones were glowing so brightly that the dragon masters couldn't look right at them. Worm got us out, Rory cried. Good job, Worm, Anna cheered. What happened in the last room? Haru asked. Did you save the stone? I'm not sure, said Drake. There was this egg and it was taking energy from the prime dragonstone. Then it hatched in front of me and the stone glowed really bright. Look, Petra yelled. Golden lightning bolts were shooting out of the side of the pyramid. Then a dragon flew right through the wall, like the wall wasn't even there. Bo's mouth dropped open. What kind of dragon can slide through walls? That must be what hatched from the egg, Drake realized. It wasn't a big dragon. It looked like a baby compared to the other dragons. Its scales were a shimmering gold color, and its whole body sparked with energy. The dragon flew around wildly. It looked like it did not know which way to go. It's just a baby, cried Anna. Haru's eyes were wide. That's a lightning dragon, he said. I've read about it in the scrolls, but I've never seen one. Drake heard Worm inside his head. We must help him. Worm says we have to help the dragon, repeated Drake. But what if he's dangerous, said Bo. Remember, he almost killed the dragonstone. Right at that moment, a bolt of lightning shot out of the confused baby dragon. It hit a palm tree and fried it. Startled, the baby dragon let out a cry. Then he flew across the night sky. No! Come back, yelled Anna. But the baby dragon was gone in a flash. Chapter 15. Dragon on the Loose. The dragon masters and their dragons went back to the temple. Tarek and Sarah were waiting for them. Workers ran out to take the dragons. Our dragonstone glowed brightly a minute ago, Tarek said. You must have saved the Prime Stone." "We found the stone, but it didn't need our help after all," Drake said. Anna frowned. "There was a baby dragon who needed our help, but he flew away." "A baby lightning dragon?" said Heru. Terek and Sarah looked at each other. "It sounds like you have quite a story to tell," Terek said. "Let's get inside." They went to the dining room of the temple. Sarah brought the tired dragon masters tea and little cakes dripping with honey. Suddenly there was a poof of smoke, and Griffith appeared in the room with his wizard friend Diego. "We have news," said Griffith. "Tell them, Diego." "Every 10,000 years the energy in the Prime Stone creates a dragon made of energy," explained Diego. "It's called a lightning dragon, and its egg takes away energy from the dragon stone." "It's true," said Drake. "I saw it happening." Then the dragon masters told their story. "So the dragon stone created this dragon?" Rory asked. Griffith nodded. "It looks that way. The dragon stone became weak because it was feeding energy to the egg. But now that the egg is hatched, the stone's power should be strong again. At least for another 10,000 years," Petra added. "That's why the pyramid is called the Pyramid of the Seven Dragons," said Bo. "The lightning dragon is the seventh dragon." Sarah nodded. "That makes sense. He's just a baby," Anna reminded everyone. "He's all alone out there with no family. He must be afraid," said Bo. "And he's shooting out energy like crazy," added Rory. "He could hurt somebody." Heru frowned. "It will not be easy for a dragon like that to stay a secret." Drake had another thought. "What if somebody bad gets the lightning dragon?" he asked. Griffith stood up. "You are all correct. We must act fast to find this dragon and keep him safe," he said. Drake looked down at his friends. They had saved the dragon stone. Right now he felt like they could tackle anything. "We can do it," said Drake. "We will work together to find the lightning dragon." Wow, what a great book, and on to another mystery. I can't wait to see what the next book holds. See you tomorrow evening for the beginning of the next Dragon Master's book.